Welcome to Sailor Samara's Moony merchandise, collections, cosplay, and a whole lot more.
What's up, guys? Today I have a new Sailor Moon review for you. Today is the Tamashii Buddies review that I've been wanting to do for a while now. I got the Sailor Moon one for Christmas from my good friend Davey Luffy. He sent me her and I put her together and she's really awesome. And I decided, well, what the heck, I'm going to try to get the rest of them that's out. So I waited and waited and I finally got Mars today, so now I can do my review, so I'm really excited. But these are really cute little chibi-like figures, and they come in these little special bases that you have to snap and put together. These come off. All these pieces come off, this backboard comes off and everything. But the figures themselves are really cool. So we'll take a look at the box first so you can get a little bit of a look. These kind of remind me of pop vinyls a little bit, by the boxes anyways. You get a view window, so that's always nice, and the logo here. And all the special logos down here showing it's official. I don't know if there's any bootlegs of these yet. I haven't seen any, nobody's talked about them, so I'm hoping not. And on the back you get a little bit of a visual how to put the display together and how to stack them. So these are the first two that came out. And there's the side. So there's the Sailor Moon box, and she's number 5. So there's other ones. There's Dragon Ball Z and I think Attack on Titan of these so far. My husband has almost all, if not all, I think he does now, have all the Dragon Ball Z ones, and they look really awesome. And you can also stack these with them too. Any series that come out, all stack, so you can make a huge anime mural if you want to. It'd be really cool. So this is number 6, so she came out same time Sailor Moon did, Sailor Venus. And her box is just like so. Same stuff, just Venus. Very simple box. And then all of a sudden it jumps clear to 9. This is the one I've been waiting for about a couple of weeks. So there's Mars. And then it jumps 12 with Mercury. So there's her box. And this one has all of them on it finally. And then of course Jupiter is the next one. So they're simple-ized little figures, but they're very affordable. These go, I think, for around $12, $14 retail, so that's a really good deal if you can't afford the more expensive Tamashii figures, so it's definitely worth it to me, I think. Now, when they first came out, I was a little iffy about these. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel, but after getting one and actually messing with it and seeing what she does and everything, I kind of got softened. So here's the Sailor Moon one up close. You can really see her. And you can see the paint jobs are pretty good on these for the price. There's a little bit of a splash of paint here running, but I mean, overall, I think these are really cute little figures. They have stationary poses, but you gotta realize that these are cheaper versions of figures. Figures can be very, very expensive. So if you can get these and they stack together, and I'm going to show you some different things you can do with these today, so I don't know. I think they're worth it. But let me open up the rest of these and I will show you what they look like. Guys, I figured I'd at least show you how to put together one of these things. It's not hard at all. It's basically 5-6 pieces here, and you just line them up to make sure this little piece here is going inward on both sides, and then this piece just kind of slides in there. Just gotta get it into the little holder. And then this piece goes on top and snaps in. So that's pretty much all there is to that. And then these are optional. These are additional pieces if you want to stack them. but I'll go ahead and put them on there now. But here they are. So here's Venus, and she looks pretty amazing. These are paper as well as backboards, of course. She looks really cool. Her detailing and paint is just perfect, which is awesome. So here is Mercury. Now she's got a little spot right here. Don't know what that is, but. And her paint is a little messed up there, but I can fix that. So she's a little sloppy on that one, but nothing I can't fix. And here is Mars. Now the brooches here do have like a metallic kind of paint on it. And Jupiter. So out of 5 figures, I think only one of them has some issues, and luckily they're not severe issues. I can fix these little mishaps of paint, no big deal. So there is all 5, and basically these are made so you can display them like this, side by side, or you can stack them, and this is how they're stackable. And you can stack them any way you want to. You don't have to just do 2. You can probably stack a whole set of 5. But you just line up the pieces like this. And it can be a little tricky, so you just have to mess with them to line them up perfectly. You just go on like that, and it's usually good to have a table or something to mess around with them on, but there you go. So you just stack them like that, and you can stack them all like this together, or you can stack a whole set of 5 all the way to the top if you wanted to. Now this plastic is kind of flimsy, so I would just watch and make sure you don't break it, I guess. But that is basically how it's done. If you want to display these a certain way, you have some different options. The other cool thing is they have these different backboards. Now these you have to create yourself. You can go to the Tamashii Nations website, but I will help you guys out, and I'll put the link for the website to get these in the description so you can print them out yourself. But you need Adobe Reader to print them out, and once you do, you can cut them out. Now I use cardstock, which I recommend anybody that wants to do this to use, because they will be a little bit more thicker. They're already bending a little bit from me using them, but they'll stay better in the backboard display if you use cardstock. So, and you can laminate these as well, probably with some packaging tape or something to make them glossier if you want to. I didn't, but it would make them stay a lot easier if you want to do that, because if you get any water on these, they probably would damage them pretty easily. But I'm going to put these in their backboards and show you some of the different designs you can use. Okay, so this is the first one I have to show, and I'm going to take these off because I'm not going to stack them again. Where you can see the backboard's a little easier. So this is the Sailor Moon one, and they also have a Venus. Now these are the only 2 that they have in this series for some reason, but you get a silhouette of Sailor Moon in the background with Luna, and it's very pretty. Has her name on there, and then of course Venus has Artemis, and a silhouette of herself, and it's in a different color. So if you were just to get Sailor Moon and Venus, I don't know why anybody would, but in case they're your two favorites, and you get these, that's an option for you to use. I hope that they come out with more of this design. I think it's really pretty, but this is the only two that they have so far for this one. The cats line up pretty cute in the background. Alright, so this is another one of the designs that you can choose. And it basically is a silhouette of all 5 of them. It has Sailor Moon's bow on it, as well as all their planetary symbols. It says Moon Prism Power Makeup up there, Venus Power Makeup. It has all their transformation calls on there. And they only give you one of these to print out. So if you want all 5, you will have to print out multiples. But that's pretty much what they look like if you were to choose that background. And it's a simple background. Not as awesome as the next one I have to show, but I still think it's pretty. So I will show you the very last background they have to offer, and we'll take a look at it. So this one is by far my favorite. Obviously, it's really cool. It has the complete Moon Kingdom display, and it looks really cool with them all on there. This is probably the one that I'm going to use to display mine, but it does have the Moon Kingdom shining in the background. And what's cool about these figures, I think, for the most part, is you can use any picture you want. You can create one on your computer. So many different ideas to make backboards for these, and it's really simple. You just print them out, use one of these to trace and make sure that they're the right size, and that's pretty much all it takes to design a background for these. And when I printed these out, they were a smidgen longer than they needed to be, but I just cut them down to size, trimmed them, and they fit perfectly in there. I'm really impressed with these overall. They're very affordable if you want to collect them. Uranus and Neptune is coming out this year, I think March. So I definitely will be getting those as soon as they pop up on for pre-order. But thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope this is a little bit informative and helps you out if you've decided I want to get these. But please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Alright, bye!